Hi guys, welcome. Today in this video I will talk about what I learned, and here I start to translate, and I will start directly. It's a road. It's a famous long winding means twisting road, so like this, not straight, and it's run through Flanders Chase National Park, and after a fire this road becomes in this station, so we can see how the fire destroy this environment. That's really bad. And in this island, every sector, including agriculture, affected from the fire, and tens of thousands of sheep, cattle, and burned, and thousands of acres. Acre means dönüm, and pasture means it's green plantations, and the sheep and cattle can eat there. They're scorched, burnt also, that here we can see. And then Sam says sometimes he woke up and he just tried to think everything is as normal, but then he remembered the reality, so everything not gonna be same for a long time, because there are big affected places, so it will take a very long time to return back. And at this time in this island supposed to be very busy, because there must be a lot of tourists here. So but they are evacuated, all these tourists, because of the fire, and there is so dangerous, so it's difficult for him and his family, because they are alone and they are not earning money. And he said here is himself, his wife, and his son, and there are 10 personnel or staff relying on him, so he need to pay for them also. But normally 100 to 200 people visiting there a day, so in this way they are earning money. But now there is no tourists, so there is no money, so they are almost go broke. So it's really bad times for them, actually for everything in that island. And he said he will talk about the fire, maybe not stop in these days, because hot days is coming, so summer is not over, so the weather is so hot, so the fire will probably still probably going, and so we could potentially see the rest of island go, so all the islands can be burned in the future. There is a potential, we can see that. I hope we won't see it, and we will see. Now we will talk about TED Talks. Okay, I started to translate here, and I finished this. Okay, now it's better. And it was about chocolate's history, and the companies, instead of African slaves going to South Africa, they make the cocoa production in the West Africa, and there is a country here, Côte d'Ivoire. It means fil dişi sahilleri, and in this country they produce cocoa 2/5, 5'te 2'si of the world, and from 2050, and we was talking about there is a massive demand of chocolate, so this industry is growing. So with growing this industry, there have been horrific abuses of human rights. What kind of abuses is there? These companies using slave and child labor. So this is abuses. So because of that, they are estimating more than 2 million children are working in this plantation. So there is it's a really huge number, and it's a complex problem using slave and labor child, and major chocolate companies is afford for this. They are trying to get a partnership with African nations to reduce child and indentured labor practices, but it's still persists, keep going like this. They couldn't solve this problem. And here say chocolate has established itself in ritual of our mother culture. It means we use chocolates every time. Everyone like it. Chocolate is in everybody's house, and because of this power of advertising and colonial association with native cultures, chocolate retain keeping the aura of something essential, decadent, and forbidden. So with advertising, these companies give the chocolate many meanings. So when we are feel sensual and decaying means unhappy, disappointed, something like that, and forbidden and feel bad, we are looking for the chocolate because the company is giving chocolate that meaning. For example, diamond also same. 100 years ago, diamond is not that popular, but the companies with the movies and the advertising, they are giving that a meaning. So everyone using these days. And if we know more about its fascinating and curious history and the production today, so we can learn these associations originate and what they hide. So it's also a good sentence, and it's the best, and it will be finished. So when you unwrap your chocolates, you take a moment to think, to consider that not everything is not sweet about chocolate. So next time you take a moment to consider that, because they are using slaves and child labor. Now we'll talk about hobbits. Okay, we was talking about the map. That's map marks the hidden passage to lower halls in this mountain. So I showed this picture in that video. So Torin said, if we know this now, how can it's a secret ones? Maybe before it was secret, but now it's not. Old Smoke, it's a dragon, lived in that mountain to know everything about those caves, he said. And then he can't use these caves for many years because it's too small. And here they are talking about this hole. The hole is 5 feet high, and 3 people can walk at the same time. Abreast means near everyone next to the others. And Smoke could not creep into. Creep into means sürünerek girmek in the hole that size. Before they are eating. Devouring means eat. So many dwarves and men of tail. And people here say it seems a great big hole to me. because Hobbit's size is so small. But the problem is he had no experience of dragons. And we know about Bilbo's took side, and he was again getting excited and interested again. So he forgot his mount shop. We know the last time Gandalf throwing the Bilbo, so he stopped talking in the previous video. And Bilbo, we are talking about Bilbo loved maps, and actually he had a country round map, and he marked his favorite walks in the red ink in that map, on that map. So he asked a really interesting questions here. How could such a large store keep secret from everybody outside, apart from the dragon? Everybody can't find it, but dragon found it, because captured that mountain. So he was only a little hobbit, you must remember. He is a little hobbit, but he is asking a really good questions. So to answer this question in lots of ways, said Gandalf. So in many ways, it can be happen. So we stopped here. Tomorrow I will start to translate from this page. So see you tomorrow, guys. I hope this kind of video help you, and please write on comment section what did you learn today. Bye bye.